Hello, arcade gamers, and welcome back to Biggie D's Arcade. I want to welcome everyone back to the channel tonight. I'm going to be doing something, just a short video tonight for the midweek update on what we should expect in 2023. Just coming up here in just a few weeks and throughout the rest of next year. So what I'm going to be focusing on is just 2023. There are plenty of cabinets out there that I think could happen that, are likely to happen in 2024, 2025. But this video is solely focused on just 23 and what's coming next year. And what we're going to start with is Atari Star Wars re-release. We've known this cabinet was going to be happening for some time now. It's not new news for Star Wars. And it was actually supposed to happen in 22. It didn't make it. We're seeing it, I think, early 23. Probably in February or March, we'll start to see a pre-order for this cabinet, which is long overdue. We've been talking about it for some time. It's even been confirmed through people like Console Kits and others out there. So we know it's coming. It's just a matter of time now. And I'm looking forward to this one. I think they're going to take away the stickers and the there on the front and the kick plate area. I think that's going to be a coin door. I think that's going to be standard now moving forward. And I don't think we're going to see any more stickered coin doors like we've seen in the past either. So authentic looking molded coin door, I think, is what we're going to see. And you'll also probably see a $100 price point jump there. It'll be $5.99, I think. But hopefully being sold at Sam's and other large retailers would be nice. Best Buy next year, early. Also, so at Games, they made the micro pinball machine, and it's been interesting, and it hasn't probably sold very well because the price point is pretty high, and they're asking way too much for these things, and I think that's been the common what people have said about these, early on. But I think once the price gets lower and we start to see better deals on these, they're going to become more popular and you're going to start seeing more people purchasing them. We've already seen you can add your Sega legs, or you can put the ones from the large Legends pinball legs on there as well, raising it up. And that makes it pretty neat. Great idea. So I think Arcade1up's going to do the same thing. We saw John D say in just for brief periods in those interviews he was doing on those live streams that they were interested in the micro pinball idea and doing a smaller one that they could make a bigger or larger profit on. And also have something that was popular that people would want to buy as well, because there is a lot of interest in these smaller pinball machines. They could sell it with the no legs, a smaller screen, but make it 1080p, make the visuals better, and I think people will be interested in it. And it'll have a lower entry point, lower price point for the customer. It may be $299 or $250 for all this, and it'd be just a micro form, and you can do Star Wars, Marvel, Attack from Mars, and maybe do all the tables in one. I think that would be the biggest and best idea yet, would be to give them all 30 at $250 or $299 would be a home run, and these would be in every home. And it would be a popular gift maybe next Christmas. I don't think we're going to see this early. This would probably be something, mid-2023. But definitely something I'm considering and been thinking about, and possibly we should expect this in 2023. Now, some other things I want to go over are these leaks. We've seen lots of leaks about these various cabinets at the Arcade1up headquarters in Miami. And these could possibly be CES announcements, maybe things we see at CES. I don't think they're going to have a booth or even be there, but maybe we hear these through the website or through some live stream. But root beer tapper, I think, is a possibility. It's a real possibility. Best Buy, retailers like that can, they have knowledge on the fridges. So they do the whole thing and they make it like a Best Buy exclusive or something. I think would do really well. Maybe we see something in 2023 on Root Beer Tapper, and we get that fridge built in. Also, the Sega cabinet was a really cool idea. I thought that was great. You get the 3 original Sega games, 1, 2, and 3, hopefully. And then you also get Sonic CD. So you get 1, 2, 3 of Sonic CD, and then maybe a modern day Sonic game would be really cool. I think if you look at the leaked image, it looks like a 16:9 game to me. So that would be really cool. Get a modern day, get 5 games total. And that would be a hit. I think you would see a lot of these. And maybe do a single player game deck on this one as well. Don't do 2. Do 1 joystick, 6 buttons, and go with that. I think that'd be a great idea and do very well. We also saw the NBA Jam. We saw this kind of strange artwork. It started getting me thinking maybe they can do NBA Jam 2010 and give us a 4th NBA Jam game in there to give people incentive to want to purchase another one or get their first NBA Jam. This would be a new modern way to do it and get people excited about purchasing another NBA Jam in 23, because they could certainly do it and pull it off, I believe. So going away from the leaks now, and going towards a cabinet we've already seen released, but could potentially be in a different form in 23 would be Galaga 88. I think there's a large demand for this game in particular. People are very happy, and the leaderboards are showing it. This game has been on the Pac-Man cabinet. It's been out there on this countercade. They made a Galaga 88 countercade we're seeing here, and it looked just like the original, which I really liked. It did not have a lit marquee though, however. And this countercade did have a really good games lineup. It had Galaga 88, Galaga, Gal Plus, Galaxian, and Xevious. So it gave you a good games lineup. And I think they could just stick with those 5 games. People would be just fine with that, but do a 3/4 scale cabinet. So, and do this form factor just like the Pac-Man, and the Miss Pac-Man. Just stick with that form factor, do a Galaga 88 artwork, and you're going to get a lot of these in homes. People would be very interested in this one, I believe, and we could see it in 2023. This is a real possibility, and I think we can expect this one next year, Galaga 88. So these 2 here are really just guesses. These are just far out guesses. I have no knowledge on these games, but it'd be really cool, and I would like to see them in 23. I know they have the license for this title, Qbert, so we could possibly see it next year. They shouldn't wait any longer. I think this is a good opportunity and a good time to release it. Do it, as well as you can. Make it run and play the best that you can before you release it. Take your time. Don't rush it. But if you can make it happen in 23, definitely, I think this would be a great one to see from Arcade1up. Also, I think Crystal Castles would be a really good one. We've already seen this one on other cabinets, but if it could get its own cabinet with its own artwork, make it look like the original, you would see plenty of these in homes. People would definitely be purchasing these ones next year. If you made this, it would be a simple, easy one to do. So I think we could expect Crystal Castles in 2023. So probably the most exciting and the one topic I wanted to cover tonight more than any other were these digital downloads, because we saw John D talk about digital downloads in his interviews, his live streams when he was talking with the community, and he had mentioned these, and he had said that he thought iArcade's idea of doing this and creating revenue after they sold the cabinet and being able to do that at Arcade1up also, and be able to make money doing it. That was important. They need to find a way to make money doing it. But if they could, that we could see this, a digital download online store on an Arcade1up. And it would be any online compatible Arcade1up. potentially a dongle for a memory, some type of memory or storage for these games, or maybe some type of accessory that they have on their website you can purchase aftermarket, or after the cabinet is sold to you, they can upgrade it later on to give you this capability. But as long as it's live enabled, online enabled, you would have this ability to do this and be able to download games. So a large thing that I think that people are thinking about, and a large number of people that I've talked to in the community have said, is that they're running out of room in their game rooms and their arcades. So one way to fix that and still be able to increase your numbers each year and grow the company would be to have digital downloads. I think this would be a really good idea, and I think this is something we may possibly see. I don't know if we should expect it in 23, but it'd be really cool if they were able to pull it off. And then, for instance, like with me, I have NBA Jam, which is online enabled. Some way I'm able to plug a memory card into it and I can download Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or I can download, Simpsons, and play those 4-player games on my NBA Jam and also play them online. That would be really cool. So just throwing those ideas out there, especially the Qbert idea and, the digital downloads, I think are more guesses, far out guesses. I don't see those happening, but some of these others, like the leaks, could be in CES. Galaga 88, I think we definitely will see this year. And then, I think we'll also see Sega, Sonic Sega. We'll see that cabinet this year, and definitely see the Star Wars re-release. I think we definitely see that one as well. So you guys let me know down in the comments below what you guys think and what your ideas are for 2023. And make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see everyone in the next video. Bye-bye.